Hello everybody and welcome back to the Outdoor Channel. We're back with a project truck. This is a 2026 2500 HD and it's a Trail Boss. Now she's really dirty because, well, it's winter and that's what happens to trucks, but that's okay. We're going to be on the inside of the truck today talking about under the seat storage. Now maybe you have something that looks a lot like this. This is the stock factory under seat storage. Maybe you don't have anything at all, but in either case, we're going to make it look like that. This will give you a little bit more room, a little bit more organization, and that's all coming up next, so stay tuned. Okay, as we get started, again, this is the stock GM underseat storage. Not a bad unit, a little bit overpriced. I think they charge something in the neighborhood of $200 for this if you don't get it from the factory as part of your equipment group. It's okay sized. It's carpeted, which is kind of nice because it keeps things a little quiet, but it's a little small. And what I mean by that, and we'll go ahead and put the seat down here. We'll take a step back, and you can see there's quite a bit of space there that's not very well utilized. All right, we're going to go ahead and get to the unboxing. You can get these on Amazon, shipped right to your house. It's going to look something just like this. I'll have that link over in the description. You guys can check that out when you're ready. Once you get through some of that Amazon overpack, you're left with this. Looks like there'll be a little bit of assembly required. We've done something like this before. Not too big of a deal. You can do it usually in a couple of minutes. Everything seems very nicely and well packed. We have a few pieces here. Looks like we have some instructions. A couple of inserts. And a bag of goodies. The instructions seem incredibly simple. It's a whopping one page. If you look at this, there's some attachment points here along the edge to put these two pieces together. You can certainly see that here. We'll go ahead and use the supplied hardware. Now I really kind of like this because this is easy to get your hands wrapped around. And that's good because it would otherwise be a little bit difficult to get your hands up in here. This will make it a lot easier. If you're having a difficult time getting your hands in there, you can always flip this upside down, shine a little light on it like I did here. It'll make it a lot easier to get your fingers in there and get that started. And as you're going through and putting this together, take note that one of these is a little bit different than the other ones. You'll need to use the supplied wrench and just reference your instructions. Once you get your two pieces all put together, the kit does come with a couple of foam inserts or dividers. They have a couple of notches built into them. You could put maybe a snow scraper, maybe a small rifle if you really want to. Basically, they just slide in these tracks that are right here built into the plastic. They go in nice and easy, just like that. You can put these in now, or you can go ahead and put this under your seat and come back and install it after the fact. It's really up to you. Taking out the old storage unit is pretty simple. There's a few different attachment points in a few different spots. Some of them like this right here, simply unbolt out. Your jack tools here will have a dial here that you can just unscrew and just take note of where these are at so you can put them back later. And this one takes a 10 mil. Looks like you don't really need an extension, but helps getting it out of there. And two nuts here at the plate for the jack. As we get to mounting the new storage unit, you'll notice there's a relocation bracket. This is for the jack. If you don't use this, your jack will not fit properly. You'll notice one end's got a circle, one end's got a square. This is a carriage bolt, has a square base to it. That'll line up like that. And then we'll get to our washer and nut, cover that in just a second. When it comes to securing this back down, on the driver's side we did take out 2 anchor points. You will only put one back in, so the one that was roughly here in this corner is not there. That's pretty typical for aftermarket storage units. However, the anchor for the jack arms, we will reuse that. On the passenger side, you're going to reuse these 2 bolts and nuts. This one is tucked in here a little bit. This is where that relocation bracket I showed you a moment ago is going to be very important. I have the plate partially installed. Now this end fits right in. You got to wedge it in there a little bit, but we can go ahead and throw a nut back on here. But if you look closely here, that is off center from the plate. You can see where the hole is and where the nut is. That's where this relocation little piece of hardware is going to be really important, because you can put that on the original spot and then this will connect to the new bolt that's there. And once you get everything kind of loosely set into place, you can come back and tighten everything down. If you encounter any issues with this other nut seating, what you may need to do is take the unit and either push it forward or push it back a little bit, get that to line up, and then it should seat just fine. Then you can go ahead and put things back where you found them. And as I am using the partitions, as I put the jack arms or tool back into place, I did have to reorientate that just a little bit, but not a big deal. Everything fits. The seat still closes. And taking a step back, you can see just how much bigger this unit is compared to the old one. And of course we now have a ton of room to put all kinds of stuff in here. And I can even get my work backpack here, which I could never get to fit in the old one. Actually fits with the seat all the way down, don't even need to push against it. I have this entire section unused. That's how much room this new one gives you. Alright guys, that's it for the new under-seat storage. Again, you can get these on Amazon. I will leave links over in the description. You guys can check those out. All the old jack and all the old components fit right in there as they should. Fits underneath the seat very well. And it's just one of those things where it's, you know, not really expensive. Every truck can probably benefit from one of these. And there you go. If you like this type of content, hit the like and subscribe button. Helps the channel out quite a bit, and we will see you next time.